Hi.
Sorry.
It's okay. Hi. I'm Debbie. I'm Santina Muha, and I play Debbie. And Debbie is a real-life person that John Callahan met when he was in rehab. If you read the book, you'll read that John met Debbie in the rehab, and she was this like peppy, brunette, paraplegic girl who just made him feel like everything was gonna be okay. So in this scene, John and Debbie meet for the first time, and this is where we start our friendship. And so Debbie's here to like cheer him up, and you know, he's like miserable in this rehab hospital, and I'm just like, hey man, let's go dance in the park. And when I was like rehearsing it, it was like a very serious scene. You know, like he didn't want to go. He was kind of bummed. And then I was like pepping him up. But when we actually did it in one of the scenes, he like whipped around and our wheelchairs like crashed into each other, and we like laughed, and then we just kept rolling with the scene. And it was really, I don't know, it was really cool. It was like a really natural, fun moment. So, and what I loved about this is Gus found, you know, he found at least 2 of the characters that are in wheelchairs are being played by real people who are in wheelchairs. And then a lot of the extras that you see in the rehab are actual wheelchair users. So it's really cool that he did that, because you could just throw anybody in a wheelchair. Any extra you could throw in a wheelchair. But you know how excited, like how cool it is for people to get to do this? So I'm so glad that he did that.
It was a neat scene because it's the first time he sort of gets to experience a little bit of joy since his accident. You know, he doesn't seem to, other than when he sees Anu, he never really seems like totally believing that he could be, sort of continue on or have any sort of meaningful life.
And you know, I kind of like get him out of his shell. I'm the first person that he meets in a wheelchair who is like happy and shows him that there's life, you know, after disability or whatever. So in this first scene, we meet and we're dancing in the park. This is the first scene that we shot. And what's so awesome and crazy is that every year on the anniversary of my car accident, I like to do something special for myself and, you know, something meaningful. And just like by coincidence, by chance, my first day shooting was the anniversary of my car accident. And so that was the special thing I got to do. Dance in the park with Joaquin Phoenix under the direction of Gus Van Sant. And I was like holding on to the back of Joaquin's wheelchair, and he was like pulling me through the park. And I loved it. If I could do that every March 9th, that's what I would do. To have my first like big role be this one, I think is very symbolic, because what Debbie does for John is what I, Santina, would love to do for everybody out there who's living with a disability, who's like not thrilled about it, you know? I want them to see me following my dreams, pursuing a career, and I'm doing it, you know what I mean? And I want people to see that and be like, now I can, you know, I can follow my dreams. So it's very symbolic to me that this is what my character got to do in this film, and that's hopefully what I get to do for people as an actress, comedian, or, you know, whatever. Even if you don't believe in the universe speaking to you or whatever, even if you don't believe in that crap, which I totally do. It's crazy. I mean, isn't it?